Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 43, I believe. Season 2, episode 11. We're here. We're both on tour. We're all three on tour. We sound like we're on tour now. Everyone's been out on tour for a week or so. And
forever. Yep.
Now everyone sounds tired. Dude, you know what's crazy? We used to complain about doing like 3 in a row, day off, 3 in a row. Like, because like that's just a lot. Especially like for Brent's voice and stuff. But yes. I'll say this. I think we've only done 1 3 in a row this year other than the one we just did. Yeah. Dude, 3 in a row is fucking wear me out now.
Oh, dude, 3 in a row is wear everybody out. Like we just had one too. And our last one was in a shed and we're like, can it just rain? Like, and it was raining. So we're like, can it just cancel? Like, everybody on the crew was hoping for it, and we're like, please.
Dude, I was so tired.
You're on your feet a lot too each day.
Yeah, like
times 3. Yeah, it's
bigger venues because you're walking around all day and you're like doing all this. Like, there's a lot going on, So like, I don't know, man. Like the 3 in a row thing. Like I was ripped. I was like so tired. Yeah. My legs were hurt. Brent called me out for it on stage.
Now your back's gonna hurt. Because you just pull landscaping duty.
It helps though that all 3 shows were sellouts.
Yeah, all 3 shows were sold out, so like that was cool.
So there were, yeah.
We've like broken merch records now, so like that's been pretty neat. But like, man, I was just saying, like, dude, I remember even like 3 years ago, like I would crush a 3 in a row.
Are we talking shows or something else?
You're talking shows. I would crush a 3 in a row, like even like not even that long ago, and now like, dude, shit hurts now, man.
John, how many? Because you're walking around the most. How many steps are you getting in a day?
Like today's like this where we show up around 2 because we're in a hotel.
Yeah,
probably. I mean, there's some days where I walk anywhere from 8 to 12 miles.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm about to say
someone like Charles, the stage manager, or like someone like Ed Baker, or some of these like
Aaron
Riggers or Andy, like Chris, like they're walking 15 miles a day without even batting an eye.
Aaron's been wearing rollerblades, but if she wasn't wearing rollerblades, dude,
Aaron's
she'd be
on blades.
She all the time.
Yeah, ice skates. It's crazy. She's like Frozone.
Frozone. She would do 21 miles probably if she wasn't on skates.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's up at like 7 a.m. Like she's
usually first one, last one.
It's fair to say she's probably the best production assistant I've ever had.
She's really good. I had mixed feelings about her at first. I can't believe I just said that out loud.
I know. Yeah,
I did though. Like I didn't know. Like I was trying to figure out because we had Lauren and Lauren was so great.
Yes.
And now like I fucking love Erin, man. And also like she works her fucking ass off, like literally, like she's one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. It's not because she's Asian either. She's just generally a hard worker,
Interesting.
God damn it!
Super.
Like Paul's a hard worker, but he's Mexican.
Yeah, for sure. He knows how to work.
Yeah.
Well, Mexicans,
they're good at
how do you think we all that lettuce and catering?
Oh my god, coffee beans.
God damn it.
Whatever else you guys do over there. John saved a seagull's life yesterday, Paul. You missed it. You weren't here.
What?
I did.
I have a video of it.
Set the stage for me, please.
I have a video of it. We'll put it
me,
in
Zach, and Barry ate 8 pounds
seagull.
of
ate a seagull.
8 pounds of lobsters.
We did eat about 8 pounds of lobster.
We had
That's true.
Mussels, lobsters. It was insane.
God.
Then we're doing like walking around like we normally do to kind of walk it off, taking pictures and stuff. And we come to this little wharf area, a little step down, these blue tubes, and we see the seagull trapped in between them with not enough room to get his wings out to fly out of this little hole he's in. So I jumped down the little chimney ladder, nearly fall into the water because the boards are crap, and I moved the barrel, and he's not coming out. So I grabbed said seagull, and this thing's massive.
It's a bit. It's honestly, I walk. You know how I know it's big? It's because when I was walking to the bus to get the podcast suitcase, I walked by another seagull and it was a big seagull, and it was half the size of that seagull.
God
it was
damn.
Scuttle. Dude, it was Scuttle from The Little Mermaid. This thing was fucking enormous.
Yeah, like this thing's a killer, like prehistoric. Yeah. And so I pick him up. I pick him up. Then he cocks his head back as he tries biting me.
Yeah.
So I punch him in the face. No. So then I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna react to. But there's no way he could have got out there by himself. And so then I let him out go. He kind of falls into like this little pile of in the water, like this bramble, like seaweed crap. And then he kind of tries to like swim away. But eventually I think he
made it back to land.
He was trapped in there so long that it was almost like his wings fell asleep where he couldn't even get like momentum to like kind of get out of there. So
is it a matter of him getting eaten or
there is nothing in that
him just
water
not being able to fly out?
No, there's nothing in the water that could eat him.
No.
He is a big seagull.
Yes.
There's a moment where John's picking it up out of, there's a bunch of barrels, right? They're like, like water buoys almost basically. And it was stuck in between there. So John picks up one of the barrels and moves it and then picks the seagull up. And there's like a moment where he's like this, holding the seagull and just like staring. I got it all on video. I wish I could have got a picture with him with the seagull, but then the seagull tried to bite him, so he dropped in the water. John's gonna try to rescue the seagull right here. No, he's trying to get out.
Come on, buddy.
Look at that.
Icon.
Oh no.
But he got out. We saved him.
We saved him. That's the
Don,
part that
I'm proud of
matters.
you.
I hate seeing animals suffer like that.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
fair,
know.
yeah.
I'll be honest. Like I think I would have had the balls to go down there. I don't know if I would have actually had the balls to pick up the seagull.
I think Ollie would have. Do you think Ollie would have ate that?
Dude, no,
Too
he would
bougie
have.
for him,
No,
or-
he would have kept it.
Yeah,
That's the
for
fucking
sure.
problem.
Hey, Mom, look.
Remember when he
New
fucking
pet.
remember that phase he went through when he was keeping chipmunks?
Yeah.
He brought one to
Toads.
Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Dude, they found a chipmunk. They were leaving our house because we had a day off in Chattanooga and they were going to come meet us. And my wife pulls up to the hotel in Chattanooga. And she's like, and Ollie's like, don't forget Chippy. And I know what that means. I mean, that means he has a fucking chipmunk somewhere. There's a chipmunk in this area. If he says that. And I'm like, what? And she goes, we were about to leave and he saw a chipmunk and it was like, looked like it was injured. So we brought it.
How does he catch a chipmunk?
Motherfucker, he can catch anything. He can catch a cheetah, dude.
Yeah.
That kid, the shit that kid has brought into my house.
He's like a cat.
He is. He really is.
He's like a cat.
He's like a cat. He catches snakes, mice, whatever. And he like feels so bad, dude. I don't know. Did I ever talk about did I ever put the picture on here of him with the frog?
I don't think so.
He found a frog one. Like he used to find frogs every night. Like that was like his deal.
I remember seeing that on your Instagram. Yes.
He would go find frogs. And one night he had found this one that was really cool. And then I was like, hey man, it's time to go to bed. We got to put it back. And he thought the frog was hurt. So like I tell him, we got to put the frog back. And dude, he cries for an hour holding this frog. Like this, he's got to put the frog back. And I have a picture of it. And he's just standing there. He's holding the frog. He's like,
Meanwhile, the frog is terrified.
the frog is mortified.
Like,
right now.
please
Let
let
me go, please.
Because the frog doesn't know what's going on. Is this guy going to eat me?
Devil child.
Yeah, what's going to
Yes.
happen right now? I has no idea. Dude, the stuff that kid has brought in the house is mind blowing. There was a squirrel in my house one time.
I just don't get how he's able to catch that stuff.
Dude.
Like that stuff is they're very alert to noises, and he's picks up.
Yeah, if any noise, if one of those animals steps on a branch and it makes a noise, they stop
Right.
and start looking around.
He's
Yeah.
over there having.
What they don't know is my son is the branch they stepped on, and now he's going to catch them.
Yeah, he's in a ghillie suit, laying in the front lawn, catching all sorts of shit.
Dude.
Catches the mailman.
I told I gave him people on this podcast are gonna be pissed at us. Says I gave him full permission to shoot this cat, not my cat. There's another cat that like
We're
it's like,
officially going to get canceled now.
no, I don't care. Fuck that cat.
Our listeners are like everybody who owns nothing but cats.
Yeah, there's like a big You're right.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not a cat person, but
I am now just because I have cash and I like cash.
Cash is a good. But your cat's being attacked by another cat.
Yeah, there was this big orange cat. Yeah, we don't know where it comes from or whatever, but we thought like it was like Cash's like girl or whatever.
Damn.
Even though she's a big girl.
Is it a feral cat, you think?
It might be. But it kept so we, we put Cash in the garage at night to sleep. Like we don't lock him in the garage all day. We put him in the garage. His bed's in there, his litter box, all his food.
Next to Avery's bed.
Yeah, next to Avery's bed, which is actually not that bad of an idea. We should start keeping him out there too. Then the cat would be dead. There'd be like a seance out there. So what we do is we because we live out in the country, so there's foxes and all kind of stuff that can eat Cash.
Yeah.
So but some nights we can't find Cash, so we'll leave the garage door just cracked a little bit so he can get in. Well, the other night I've seen raccoons come in and out of there like in my garage, which I don't want. But the other night that orange cat was like, my wife saw him fighting and that orange cat like fucked Cash up like pretty bad. Like had like a big gash on his neck, like part of his like a big piece of his tail was missing. Like I was like, yo. So
Are we sure that's the other cat though?
No, it was the other cat.
Okay.
It wasn't Avery.
Okay.
It was another cat. It wasn't Avery. So I was like, all right, listen. I told Ollie, is Cash okay? And he's like, and Ollie was pretty sad. He's like, yeah, but he's hurt and he's acting weird. I go, listen. I'm gonna give you full permission. I go, if you see that orange cat, I go, light that fucking thing up. I go, get your paintball gun, get a pellet gun. I don't care. You can kill it. You can do whatever you want.
Damn.
Listen, I'm an animal lover too. Till you fuck with my animals.
Ollie's gonna come back wearing
that fucking cat, dude.
Ollie's gonna come back wearing that thing as a headpiece,
dude. He's like Rambo. He's gonna have his face all painted up.
He's like Piggy from Lord of the Flies.
Yeah. He's just gonna come up over a hill. He's wearing the cat around his neck. Yeah, he got his head. He's just trying to just like,
look, mom, look what I did. It's all in her bed, just blood everywhere.
Oh my god, which would be pretty great, actually.
It'd be touching.
Congrats on your son's win last night, Paul. Very good.
Celtics got the
what
big
happened with your
W2,
Grizz?
big dog. Oh,
what?
Yikes.
What happened with the Grizz, dog?
You know, fuck you. You know what happened.
What's up with the Timberwolves, man? We talked about this. Me and you talked about this separately. Fuck Pat Bev.
Man, I fucking hate Pat Beverly, dude. There's no dude,
me and you are on that same level. I hate that motherfucker.
I used to hate Chris Paul when he played for the Clippers because he was such a flopper, and he doesn't do it as much anymore.
No, dude, he put up fucking 20 points in the fourth last night by himself.
Dude, he was the only person to score for you in like 7 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, man. You know what? I saw a stat the other day though that was like, it showed how the Wolves played and how the Grizzlies played. And there was some freak thing in the stat, but it said basically 90% of the time with this stat, the Grizzlies win 90% of the time. Like, sure. It was like this weird stat. And I was like, that's kind of weird.
Is it with a specific lineup?
No, it wasn't even a lineup thing. It was, first off, this is a gripe.
You better watch out. You better be nice, or you might find yourself in Zach's gripes.
Fuck it. Let's do them now. I don't give a fuck. The officiating in this entire playoffs so far has been fucking trash. And I mean both.
As far as
sides.
Like foul calls or what?
Dude, the Grizzlies Timberwolves game was over 3 hours long.
It's too long.
Come on.
Dude, they were called. And then the Celtics game it might have been the Celtics game yesterday. Yeah, I think it was the Celtics game.
And Celtics beat the Nets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There were 28 calls with 5 minutes left in the first half. 28 calls.
It's stupid.
The Grizzlies game was so long because we played Mohegan Sun that day and they give us suites and stuff. So like I was in my room watching the game.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to watch the game in my room. And I'm like, I'm texting you. I usually come down around 5. I'll start my day, get a massage, do all that shit. It's fucking 6 o'clock. I'm still in my room watching this game. I'm like, what is happening right now? And so the game goes off. And like, by the way, I know on social media, like I bitch a lot about officiating, But I mean, like, they were called shit for us. Like, they called fouls against the Wolves where I was like, that's not a foul.
Just
like,
let them fucking play
basketball.
Yeah.
They officiated every game. I watched every single game yesterday. Oh, there was like 4 games or whatever.
Right? And I hate when announcers are like, well, the refs are trying, they got to get a hold of this game. They got to control the game. These are all grown men professionals.
Yeah.
Yes, they get paid a lot of money.
But even the commentators, like, there's no, here's the thing. I watched that Grizzlies game. I think that one of the stats, and I kind of noticed it too, but then I saw the official stat. I don't think there was ever 2 minutes of play without a foul call. Like, there was never.
Here's my thing. And tell me if you think this is this should be a fucking rule. After a certain amount of time in the fourth, no fouls. You just fucking play.
Arch rivals, baby.
Let's pull your fucking balls out and fucking go. Like, you don't get any
old
fouls.
School Nintendo arch rivals. Just punch people in the face. NBA Jam.
Yep. Flagrant fouls are encouraged.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
NBA Jam, dude, light the ball on fire. Let's fucking do it.
Is it like,
Stretch.
wouldn't that be like, that's how it should fucking be. Like, dude, because in the
it's
last
so
2 minutes,
stupid, man.
in the last 2 minutes, it can go for over a half hour.
You know what? You know, they add all these fucking stupid ass rules too. And one of the rules that I actually really liked that they implemented a couple of years ago, which was when there's 2 minutes left, they can review to see who's out of bounds it was.
Yeah.
Sure.
They changed that this year. They stopped doing that. Now it's got to be a challenge.
Why?
Dear God.
I don't know. That's like one of the stupid fucking rules I actually liked, where I was like, oh yeah, you can fucking, you can like, if it's the last 2 minutes of the game and you're not sure who it's out on, you can go review it real quick. Granted, it makes the game take longer. And usually at the end of the game, if it's tight, that people are going to be fouling anyway and make the game go incredibly long. But yeah, I thought that was a fucking stupid rule. All right, here's another gripe. What the fuck is up with the protests this year?
What protests?
At the first Timberwolves game, a lady glued herself to the floor.
About what though?
What?
Is this
I think it was about like some like animal rights thing or something.
Yeah, well, they'll be glued to this podcast.
I love that, by the way, she used glue, which was isn't glue made from horses?
They should be.
Isn't there something about glue?
Elmer's glue. I mean, it's a horse guy in the logo.
Yeah, but like, I thought Elmer's glue was like, because
they used to be back in the day.
Yeah, because they take horses to the glue factory.
Yeah,
which I thought was kind of ironic. She glued herself to the floor.
Take the jockey too. Kill him.
And here's the thing. I got another thing. I grew up. I grew up with my dad, and I grew up on my mom's side. So I would live in the hood, and then my grandfather had a farm. So and also, by the way, a lady handcuffed herself to the Grizzlies goal too. I was getting somewhere with that. Yeah. She handcuffed herself to the goal. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Doing for the greater good?
Nothing. It makes me want to donate money to her, the cause she's going against.
See, that's what that does to me. Because like, here's my thing, right? Like for me, well, vegans like all protest this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if anyone's ever seen a field be plowed, or how they plant vegetables. Mm-hmm. When you till
or a pussy plowed.
Oh my God.
There it is.
He can find a way.
It took him that long to say it.
You know what it is? It's the robot guy on Chappelle's show that just isn't in one skit every night. Like, that's what it is. He has to say the P word every podcast.
My system. This
you know what someone said? Someone told me, I actually saw a bunch of comments the other day that said, the reason you hate it when he says it is because he has a lisp when he says it. He was about
Go ahead.
Pussy.
You have a lisp.
Pussy.
Stop.
It's because of his sinuses that makes it sound even worse.
Yeah. John has sinus polyps. Stop. That was the worst one, dude. That was the worst one right there.
You're in a bar and you're just like,
pussy.
Hey girl, let me see that pussy. It's like that. Yeah, I'm not even sad. That was actually be pretty racist what I was about to say. Pussy.
Wow. All right. Wow.
Speaking of pussy, guys, we'll be right back after this ad from Manscaped. Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this podcast and these gripes to bring you what it could possibly be the greatest deal of all time.
All fucking time.
Paul, how's your nether regions looking right now? Damn, dog. Like, I didn't know he was going to show it off, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, dude.
ladies, gentlemen, do you need to clean your Wu-Tang tattoo down by your belly button? If you do, you're going to use Manscaped. You know why you're going to use Manscaped, John?
I'll tell you what, you want a landing strip cleared out? You want that thatch burned away? You're using Manscaped.
If you want to burn through that bramble, baby, what you do is you go to manscaped.com, use the code SUPscape. Not only do you get 20% off, you get free shipping. What better deal do you need? Listen, I need you to go there. I need you to order the Lawnmower 4.0 because listen, fellas, you need to keep your bowls. You need to keep them clean for the ladies. You get the whole package. Or your dude.
Because you need the crop revive. You need all of it.
Listen, I'll be honest. If you buy nothing, if you only go buy one thing, get that ball deodorant.
Yep.
The crop
ball
preserver.
Deodorant and clippers. Crop preserver is great.
Crop preserver. Oh man, there's nothing better. So thank you for listening. Go to manscaped.com. Use the code SUPscape. It's right here. Use it. Get that 20% off.
Yes.
Get that free shipping.
Hell yes.
Your girl will thank you.
Make that shit glisten.
Your guy
your guy will thank you, but more importantly, your balls will thank you. Here's the thing about, like I grew up partly on like my grandfather had a farm. So like when you till land for a farm, do you know how many animals you kill?
Oh, dude.
To play at your fucking stuff, your fucking spinach and your quinoa and whatever the fuck you know how many animals you kill and displace when you plant a field to make all your fucking vegan food? So at what point, how small or big does the animal have to be when you start caring? Because you fucking
But not only that. Hold on. Not only that. What are you fucking changing by being like, your professional sports team needs to change their animal? Like it's where the animals are offended.
I didn't even think about that, dude.
Fuck you.
That's probably what it was because they're the wolves or whatever.
What do you?
It's a fucking mascot. Saying. They don't have a real wolf there.
You think?
I wish they did.
They're protesting the Chicago Bulls. Like, Bulls are they've been run around for like. Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck are you changing?
You're at the Timberwolves arena.
Shut the fuck up.
You're about to lose a game and they let a pack of wolves into your locker room at halftime.
That's how it should be.
Fuck yes.
Dude,
fight off their
Pat Bev's the first person who they just attack.
Pat Bev would be the first person. Wolves can smell shitty people and 100. Yes. You know what? Here's the thing. I'll be honest. The thing that upsets me the most about the Grizzlies losing that game is that we lost to Pat Bev. I don't even give a fuck about. It's like he talks so much shit.
I hate him.
And then like we lose at home. I'm like, fuck, that made me so mad. But dude, I'll be honest, man. I'm worried about this series because like, man, they had a defensive answer for any fucking thing we did. Anything we did, they had an answer for. And I was like, oh no, this isn't fucking good. And like, we didn't have an answer for Karl Anthony Towns because Jaren Jackson got in foul trouble. He had 4 fouls in the first half because they kept calling all this bullshit.
Well, fucking Zion wasn't even playing for the Pelicans last night. And I'm like, dude, and in the third, they were coming back and making a run against the Suns. I was like, oh, for fuck's sakes. And then Chris Paul ran away with it in the fourth. But nevertheless, it's going to be a good playoff
That's
series.
Because Zion looks like a Chicago Bull. The guy's 900 pounds right now.
He's massive. It's insane.
It is crazy.
Ridiculous.
Basketball playoffs are here, and I'm fucking stoked. I know you are as well, Zach. So
I'll be a lot more stoked if we fucking won a game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, you're pretty. The Celtics pulled out a crazy win last night.
Dude, did you see Kyrie was not stoked? Like he was.
Fuck them people.
Yeah.
For real, man. Like, I don't I'm so mad. Well, we always talk about this shit, but like, I'm so fucking mad. I guess we're still in gripes. We never stop gripes.
Gripes are forever.
Gripes are forever.
Yeah. What a tattoo.
Gripes.
That's true. I might get that tattoo. That's what pisses me off. Like, people just get like, we've talked. This has been a gripe on the show for me a million times, but like people who talk shit because they know that something can't happen to them. That's the worst kind of motherfucker, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst kind of motherfucker. Like that guy's there. He's playing basketball. He played for your team for fucking 2 years. Fucking get over it.
Yes.
He's gone. Get the fuck over it. You have a good team. You're in the fucking playoffs. Get over it. And you're the fucking, you have home court advantage. You should be happy. You're a high seed in the playoffs. And these motherfuckers, you fucking people, man. Your fucking people are bullshit.
I want Durant to win, but I don't want Kyrie to win. That's fucked up.
I like Kyrie. I mean, I know he's a fucking flat earther and a weirdo,
dude.
But
I love Kyrie.
I love, yeah, dude. The fact that that guy didn't want to fucking get vaccinated and told the NBA to eat his fucking ass, and they had to. I fucking love that. Yep. Shout out to Kyrie for that.
Yes.
I hope he fucking wins, dude. I know John doesn't, but
I mean, I'm not that. You guys are super fans. I like when my city wins, but I just like good NBA playoffs. The
playoffs are fun.
Dude,
like
hockey playoffs are a blast.
That's when I start watching hockey in the playoffs.
It's just good stuff,
dude. I like if Kyrie wins, dude, and they're like, "What are you gonna do now? You want to?" I hope he goes like, "I'm gonna go to the Earth's wall."
Unvaccinated.
I'm gonna go visit the edge of the world. The wall, dude. That'd be sick, dude. Like the Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible.
Oh
like, dude,
my fucking
It'd be
God.
so good if Kyrie's like, I'm gonna go to one of the walls of the earth, and I'm gonna go to the other wall of the earth.
Holy shit!
I got a lot of gripes.
What else is happening?
I got kicked off Facebook again last night late.
For what?
Are you in Facebook jail?
I'm in Facebook jail again because I posted.
Wow.
Somebody posted one of those reels on Facebook, and honestly, I didn't really do anything. I don't think I did anything wrong this time. I appealed it actually. I had to fucking take me like 5 minutes to fill out all this bullshit. I think I'm done with Facebook after this though. If they don't unban me. Somebody posted a reel of the Adam Levine thing again.
Oh, the fan.
When the fan jumps on the stage and he like goes like ugh and like shakes it off, and then they go, but it was like the moment you become humble is the moment you become successful. Then they show a video of Michael Jackson and a fan running on stage and him hugging her.
And he embraces them. Yeah,
by the way,
different fucking things. Two different times.
By the way, the Michael Jackson thing, I don't know if anyone, that was set up.
100%.
It happened every night.
You come on, dude.
It was the same girl. She worked for him.
Yeah, because he liked kids.
Yeah, it was the same person every single night that jumped on stage because she worked for him. It was part of the show, and then people were going, and then a couple people were like, but I just said, listen, I go, fuck this guy who posted this. I go, it's not about humility. I go, listen, I go, in 2004, all this shit changed. With Dimebag, all this shit changed. I go, if you try to get on my stage, I go, I'll kick you across your fucking head.
John will absolutely tackle somebody immediately.
I can't wait for the day.
Yes.
But that's why I said I'll kick you across the head. And then a guy, I don't know, I don't know what he was. He had long hair. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I think he was French. He was a French baker, I think.
Yeah, barista.
Yeah, he's a French baker.
God.
So anyway, this French baker was like
fucking Ratatouille over here.
He was like, I don't know. He's like, all your posts on Facebook have always been very angry. If someone's trying to get on stage, you should just let him get on stage. And I go,
shut up.
Fuck you, man. I didn't even say that. I said all I said was I go, honestly, man, I go, the person's nice until they shoot you. I go, this is not even up for discussion. I go, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, well, your posts have always been angry. So I was like, and then he goes, so I've been a Shinedown fan for 20 years, but I guess I'll see you around. And I just commented and said, this isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. And so I think the guy, I think the French baker, I think he reported the post. Because no one had a problem with it. And literally, as soon as I commented back to him, the post got taken down and I got blocked for 30 days.
You know, too, people that say that, you're so full of shit. You're never not going to be a fan of that band or sports team every time you call that bluff.
Yeah.
You just stop. You're not burning the CDs. You're not burning your jersey on TikTok. Like, shut up.
I don't care if you don't like me.
Set yourself on fire.
Listen, I can be a You know why I piss people off politically? Because I take stances on both sides. You know what I mean? Like I'm very liberal about a lot of things and I'm very conservative about a lot of things. So people can't I'll make a group happy.
Well,
one group when I say something and then I'll say something. Then I'll say something else and be like, yeah, fucking let gay people do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like, hold on a second, man.
Listen here, brother. I used to love Simple Man.
Yeah. I'm never going to listen to Simple Man ever again, except for 2 weeks when I'm at your show in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Fucking
Very simple man.
dude.
Dude, so stupid.
I can see that person that you're talking about right now, man.
So annoying, man. Like, oh, and I really only have like one more gripe. Actually,
Would you consider yourself liberal or conservative when it comes to sex?
oh, liberal.
Yeah.
Very
I
liberal.
was just curious.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
I'll try anything
Yeah,
twice,
sure.
dude.
Twice.
I'll try anything twice,
Yeah,
dude.
Twice on Easter Sunday.
I've had devil's threesomes, dude. I'll do whatever, man.
What?
You don't know what a devil's threesome is?
What's that?
That's 2 guys and a girl.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you know the people.
Yeah. Yeah, man,
That's
come on.
like, well, oh, sorry. Homophobic dudes probably call it a devil's threesome.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
We talked about that before too. Like, I hate the word phobic because like people are like, "Oh, he's transphobic." I'm like, he's not afraid of anybody. He's just an asshole.
Right, right. You're a prick.
You're just a
dude.
prick.
You're just a piece
Yeah.
of shit. Yeah.
You're not
yeah.
afraid of anything. Stop fucking making up words for shit. So we've talked about that a million times on here. I don't. Oh, so I know Paul wanted to talk about Coachella, and I kind of have like a lead-in gripe to that. I went down to the lobby yesterday to meet Jonathan, and there was like a girl, and she's walking like this, like with her arms up, and this is how she's walking. So can you stop walking like a fucking prick? Walk like a normal person.
What if she had bad wrists?
No, no. That's not what she had. She had like eyeliner in one hand. I'm probably making fun of a handicapped person now. Great.
For sure.
Yeah,
No,
you're
no,
going to
so
get
like-
we're getting canceled.
You
She was like,
wrist-phobic.
it was like Sunday wrist phobic. It was like Sunday brunch chick. Like, you know what I mean? Like total, like,
Sundress?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Easter
it's
Sunday.
Just like walking like an asshole.
Her dad's probably the French baker.
He might be a French baker.
Jesus.
Yeah. Stop walking like a fucking prick. And then I only had, let's go into it.
Let's change it up. Let's go into the news and let's start with something good.
Paul reads the news. Paul reads the news.
Yeah.
Mark Hoppus beats fucking cancer.
Shout out to Mark Hoppus because
Yo,
he's
that's-
truly one of the greatest people ever. And
Like, fuck yes, that fucking rules. Because everything going on right now just sucks, and there's never anything good in the fucking news.
I was
So, like,
real sad when he got
yeah,
diagnosed with that. You know what makes me think though?
colon cancer, right? Was it colon cancer?
No, it was up here.
Oh,
It was up here, and he had like a knot right
Nodes or
here.
some shit?
Yeah, probably some sort of lymphatic cancer. But yeah, man, I was really bummed about that because you could tell he was pretty down, but like he had a lot of people on the side. I'll tell you this though, I think this is going to lead to something.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's already happening.
I think it's
Yes.
going to lead to a
Full reunion.
full reunion. Yeah,
a full reunion. Yes, I would.
With,
I would
with little
agree.
Wade back as an opener.
I don't know. That didn't go so well. We went to go see him in Canada, I remember, and he wasn't even.
Yeah, he didn't even show up.
He couldn't even get into
Couldn't get
Canada.
Jesus.
He didn't even play that night.
What's your guys' take on? I don't know if we've ever talked about this. What's your guys' take on the Logan and Jake Paul brothers?
Genius.
Yeah, I
Entrepreneurs.
mean,
Genius, right? Like trolls,
yeah.
but
They're
geniuses.
trolls.
Athletic people
don't have
put
to-
their time in the gym.
Can't deny it.
They're dedicated to their craft.
You don't have to like somebody to realize that they're good at a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
None more than being a troll. I mean, they're trolls.
Yes.
They're professional trolls, but they're
Yes.
fucking good at it. And also, when you get into that game, when you're whatever the game is, it can be so wide ranging, right? Like you can be a YouTuber or you can be a boxer. You have to cause commotion because you're trying to promote something that
You're
doing.
selling a fight. Yes.
I think the one thing, there was some underage shit about one of them though, which I don't know if that's true or not. But that's a little fucking sketch.
In this day and age, though, that would have already really come out, though.
If it was true,
But
it
they were
probably would.
fucking Disney kids, weren't they? Like they
Yeah,
were.
they were probably underage too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think didn't Logan Paul do that suicide forest though in Japan?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's kind of
that's
fucked
stupid.
up. I
That's
wasn't
fucked.
a fan of that.
They got asked like the dude who owns Bellator Fighting, because they're always trying to get into the UFC and do stuff with the UFC. The reason I got into this is like the owner of Bellator is like, yeah, they can come fight any of my top guys anytime they want. Well, genius. Because those dudes
Smart.
sell fucking fights.
They sell fucking fights and they're gonna make you money. So why wouldn't
Yes.
you ever take that? Like, and I'll be
Yeah.
honest, man. I think Logan Paul. I don't know if he's fought enough people to kind of really like, you know, he fought Floyd Mayweather, but like, I don't know if he's had been in enough fights to where really you can really be able to tell. I'll tell you this.
He's a big dude.
Jake Paul can
Jake
box.
Paul's knocked out Tyrone Woodley
Jake Paul
legit
can box,
knocked
man.
him out. Yes.
He can box, you know, and like that's, you know, you don't have to, you know, you can say, you know, I don't like elitist in any atmosphere. Like, I don't like people like, oh, well, but he's ruining the sport. No, he's not.
He's fighting. He'll fight real fucking boxers.
That guy will fucking fight anybody.
Correct.
So, like, how is he ruining the sport? He's honestly bringing more press to your sport. Listen, like, you know, we live in this world where traditionalists think that nothing can change, right? Like, everything has to be the same.
It's not allowed to. Yeah, it's not allowed to change.
Yeah, and that bothers me. I don't like that. Let shit be new and different. You know, like.
So jumping into the Coachella thing. So originally, Kanye was supposed to play Coachella.
Yeah.
And he dropped out, and then they had to find somebody else. They found The Weeknd. Weeknd's like, okay, this is how much money I want. And they're like, oh, we're not going to give you keep in mind, it was less than what they were going to fucking pay Kanye. But you
Kanye's
know, if you have The
more.
Weeknd, okay, but you know, The Weeknd is still going to draw people as well.
He came out right with Swedish House Mafia or some shit.
Yeah. Here's my thing. Like,
I don't even know who that is.
you gotta, like, if he's the person,
like, I'm cool.
Oh yeah, so
I got all their records. I don't know who the fuck that is.
But if you're in a scramble for somebody, like, you're gonna pay him, right? Like, I also don't like Kanye, so I don't give a fuck.
I think people also are going to go to Coachella, especially this year after the last couple of years.
The Lone Rangers could be playing.
Right, people are going to show up.
Hell yeah.
These people with the wrist issues that Zach hates are going to be full-fledged in that crowd.
Dude, let's add another fucking gripe in here too. Last night I was just fucking perusing around on TMZ because I was fucking bored, and it said celebrities show up weekend one Coachella, and there was 90 pictures of celebrities. Either we're using the term celebrity very fucking loosely now,
yeah,
or I've officially reached fucking get off my lawn age.
Gripes.
I didn't know fucking one of the. Actually, there was a picture of Paris Hilton. I don't know who that was. They showed celebrities, and that dude. When I say I didn't know who a fucking one of them was, I didn't know.
Their
one of them.
their Instagram models and fucking
I knew
social media
zero
rappers,
point fucking zero
little
amount.
Tommy Gun Biscuit
I was
Boys.
Little Little Nook in there.
His dad's Dumb Chuck. His dad was Dumb Chuck, the R&B group from the
60s.
Big Dookie over here.
Yeah, Azalea Anal. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this bitch is. Who was she?
Is she with Swedish House Mafia?
I think she's the singer of Swedish House Mafia. Oh,
Azalea Anal.
I just don't get. I don't get the Coachella thing.
The Brown Butthole Bandits.
Cool. I've never been. I have zero interest in going. I don't get the Coachella thing. I don't.
Never
dude. First off, listen. If you're gonna go out to Palm Springs, like, go to Joshua Tree where it's like pretty. I know the Indio Polo Grounds are really pretty, but like, you're just fucking. There's just dusty. And there's just a lot of people. Everything's overpriced. It's you know what? Somebody. I saw somebody yesterday call it the fucking influencer Olympics.
Ooh.
And I about fucking died. That was the best thing. The influencer Olympics.
Wow.
Dude,
that's pretty good.
Because
that's what I mean. Like,
Olympics.
They're just a bunch of fucking people you don't know about or even give a fuck about.
They're literally there to post on Instagram that they're there. I've never been anywhere in my life so I could post it on Instagram that I was there.
It is weird.
Just to
think about that. Think about the fact that many people show up to. They don't give a fuck about what. I mean, some of them care about the music, I'm sure, but like all those celebrities and shit, they're literally showing up to say that they were at a place.
Okay, why is that considered so? Like, what makes Coachella that legendary? I mean, besides,
I remember when it started, when it was like all rock bands, when it was like Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age, and it was like one little shitty festival stage.
Like, I've gone somewhere just to say that I was there and eat there, and it was Monk's Seinfeld Diner.
Yeah, like I've done that. You know what I mean? But like, no, like most of the places that I go to say that I went there, no one else thinks is cool other than like me and nine other people.
Yep, fair.
Is your buddy still doing that Saved by the Bell diner stuff and like
the pop up? He hasn't. He did. Him and Kevin Smith partnered together on a movies last. They did a movies from Jay and Silent Bob and Mallrats and all that. So,
speaking of movies, I walked out. I walked out of Morbius the other day.
No, I said movies, not movies.
No, I know. But we were thinking about a movie. I walked out of Morbius.
You left Morbius because it was that bad?
I was falling asleep and I was like, I'm out. Like, this is so bad. It's trash.
So bad, dude.
I'll watch it when it's I still have. Do you see the new trailer today, though, for Thor Love and Thunder?
I haven't seen the trailer
just dropped, minute and a half.
Damn, I gotta see that. I did watch the
An iconic usage of a Guns N' Roses song, too.
The Top Gun trailer is...
Dude, yeah, we got so much coming.
I'm excited. I'm gonna go see that.
What? Hey, Shaman, what do you got going on over there?
Sexually, not much.
John the Shaman, keeping you on track. All you gotta do is touch his big old sack of mail.
No, so I think you guys, we had them send in their gripes.
Oh, hell yeah.
So this is from a female.
A lady.
Hello, Miss Lady.
Hi, lady. Let me see that put. Okay. I really hate slow people. Like, how can you be so slow?
Hold up. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Like just slow moving?
Yeah, I assume. I mean, I haven't read this yet. I work with a guy that has no pep in his step at all. My mother can't walk very fast right now because she hurt her leg pretty bad and she walks faster than he does. Like, come on, dude. I want to get this shit done so we get the fuck out of here. Also, when you're walking down the road and this group of people is stretched along the whole damn sidewalk, they're all walking slow.
Agree with that.
Shit's annoying as fuck. Thanks, guys.
Yep, it sure is. We've talked about that one on here before.
Big pet peeve is when two people
Dude, 5 wide on a sidewalk, I'll kick one of you in the back of the fucking head.
I'll trip you for sure. Absolutely gonna trip you.
That shit is annoying, dude.
Yep. If you got 4 people, you got 2 in front, 2 in back, and leave room for on the fucking sidewalk.
When me and my wife and kids walk down the sidewalk, we each have a kid in front of us. We're too wide.
There you go.
Just red.
And then when you see somebody walking the other way, you move over a little bit and let the common fucking sense.
Now let me ask you this, Paul. If you're on the sidewalk and another male is coming your way and you're kind of on the same path, do you move or do you make that person move?
In New York, I don't fucking move at all.
Yeah,
I've learned my lesson dude, in New York, after the first time I was in New York, I was always like this guy who would like turn so I didn't run into people. Now
I do. I walk straight.
I walk straight. And if you run into me, it's your fucking fault. Like
it's a sign of respect and alpha maleness.
Yeah, you have to because if not, you're going to get run over the entire fucking day. You're going to be doing this and
I've picked my course. You're in the way of it.
You're in my fucking way. Like,
right.
You got to be the alphabet. You got to be the alpha, dude.
I want to be an alpha. All right, here's another one.
All right.
Another female. All right, motherfuckers. Here's a mega gripe I've been having since day one.
Love that.
Where the fuck is the prison story? I've waited so long to hear it. And Zach, fuck you for stopping him from telling it the other week. Suck my lady dick.
Oh my! I feel like John put in that last part.
I swear to God, I didn't.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what I was thinking? And when she first said it, I was like, yeah, well, let's just do it now. Let's do the prison story. But then when she said, suck my lady dick, no, now you're not getting it. Fuck you.
No, you don't get it.
You can have a gripe without being a rude asshole. I do it every week. I don't know. I'm a little bit of an asshole. I mean, I don't know. What else you got? Are there any dreams or anything?
Yeah, I got one more gripe though. So
all right, let's go.
Female.
Yeah,
it bugs the shit out of me when people stand so close behind you when you're waiting in the checkout line. I am well aware of the COVID restrictions lifting, but if I can feel your breath on the back of my neck, you are standing too fucking close. That is even worse when you have the audacity to get mad at you for telling them to back up.
No, I'm with that.
That personal space. Yeah, I mean, it's.
Can I also just say this little side note too? You notice that all the gripes are women, which means it goes to show that truly women just bitch about things more than men.
I don't know, man. You're on here every week with gripes, so what's that say?
Yeah, what?
That was just being sexist. Sorry. No, I agree with that shit. Like people standing too close to you, like I'm like, yo, bro, back up. Like, dude, you know what happens? It happens to men too in the fucking urinal line. Get the fuck away from me with your fucking pissy dick. It's like
You
right
gonna
near
hold this
me.
for me? Like, yeah.
I have no problem.
There was one. Go ahead, John.
No, with the urinal, with the middle spots open, I'll go right to the middle
Oh
one.
yeah. No, I don't.
Yeah,
care.
man. If I gotta go, I gotta go.
I will go out of my way to make that person uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, would you go out? How about this? Would you, with no stall walls, would you pull out your dick when there's 4 empty stalls next to a man who's trying to help his son pee and put your dick right in his face? Because we talked about
I pee
that
in the
on
same
here
stall.
one time.
Yeah, that stuff doesn't bother me.
That shit, man. That was the worst thing that's ever happened to me in a fucking bathroom.
But I get it. Like, if there's a bunch of empty stalls, like, come on, man. Like, move over a little bit. Like, you got backsplash coming up and hitting Zach in the fucking face. Like,
dude. That guy pulling out his dick at FedEx for him when there were 4 empty stalls, and he literally, I'm helping my son like go pee and like make sure he doesn't pee all over the place, being a respectable human being. And this guy goes to this fucking urinal right next to me and pulls his goddamn uncircumcised dick out.
The fucking anteater wanted some water.
Oh my God, dude.
Jesus.
It looked like a sausage that wasn't being made.
oh my God. Jesus fucking hell.
Guys, listen. If you're uncircumcised, the fuck is wrong with you?
Stop it.
Fuck is wrong with you? If
Oh,
you live
wait, hold on. Are we in a weird subject for John? John's like, oh, no, stop.
No, I just, for me, I'm just like, it's disgusting.
Are you uncircumcised?
Am I uncircumcised?
Are you circumcised?
Yes. Not a fucking heathen.
Yes.
Fucking.
Have you guys ever seen those protests, the circumcision protests where they all wear all white and they just put a blood spot on their crotch?
What?
Stop. No,
Shut
that's not
up.
real.
You have never, I've literally seen one in
Where is
person.
this? In FedEx Forum too?
No.
Dude, I've seen one in person.
What is
on
this in
tour.
Memphis?
They all white and they're saying circumcision should be a decision. They're like, you shouldn't do it as a baby. You shouldn't circumcise babies. It's literally, dude, hold on.
You imagine the smell of some of these people they have in that little pee hole area?
Oh,
That turtleneck is just crusted.
Turtleneck.
It looks like the like a ketchup or like a mustard bottle would crust over when you.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
Oh, fucking hell.
dude, I can't believe you guys never seen this. So that literally it's people, they'll march and usually it's like in a walk, like on a road, like where a red light is, like on like downtown or whatever. And they will wear all white. I had to rewind myself. They'll wear all white and they'll have a blood spot, like a fake blood spot on their crotch. And to be like circumcision is like whatever, murder. I don't know what the fuck they say. I am dead serious. I'll find something about it and get
I
Jay to
hate
put it in
people.
here.
I fucking hate people. People want to find things to just bitch about, just to bitch about them.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
I fucking hate that.
Me on this podcast. Why I started this podcast at the first place.
Here's a great question for all of us. If someone broke into your house and took the stuff off the top of your fridge, what would they be taking?
Ooh. Medicine for me.
Nothing. I have nothing up there. But one time, I think when we left to go, I left to go somewhere, and then my wife left to go to Wisconsin house, and someone was staying at the house. I think Matt found chicken on top of my fridge, like that my wife had taken out to like thaw out from the freezer.
Oh,
it was on top of the
filled
fridge.
with maggots.
It was on top of the fridge in a bowl. No, it had only been there for a couple of days, but yeah, I don't keep anything on top of the fridge.
No, I have a cabinet above my fridge, and it just has all my medicine stuff in it.
What are you taking? Like Viagra type stuff, or?
Yeah, Viagra.
We need that Blue Chew sponsorship on this podcast. Can we get Blue Chew sponsorship?
Were we talking yesterday about Zyrtec and you can't get boners with Zyrtec?
Eric told me that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Sinus medicine, like if you take it continuously, it fucks with your boner.
I want to test this.
Like your dick,
you know what?
dick sneezes.
I think I can actually vouch for it because I remember there was a point where I was taking it for like a while because like I couldn't breathe through my nose. Yeah, like last spring, and when me and my wife would punch each other. When me and my wife would like there was a couple times where like I couldn't keep it up, and like
that's bizarre.
That's never been a problem for me.
I wonder why that is though. Like I wonder what in Zyrtec.
My shit's like a flagpole, son. This shit doesn't go down.
Okay, all right.
I only go to half mass. That's it. I'm just kidding. I have the worst. We talked about this the other day. I have the worst small dick ever.
My small dick energy, babe.
My soft dick is like my.
It's not a Brent Smith.
No, Brent Smith.
You can just walk.
I don't think Brent Smith. I don't think Brent Smith's dick grows. I think it just stays the same size all the time.
Zach, do you think your dick tastes differently if it's soft or hard? Is that a thing?
No.
Of all the gross shit you've said on here,
that's not a thing.
That actually the way you said that paused me. Like it literally, I was like, what? No, it's skin, dude. We used to have this whole bus driver. God rest his soul. We're on a bus right now named after him.
Yep.
The bus we're on right now is called Presley. We had this driver, Ricky Presley, and he would, if he would ask, if he saw some like there was like some like groupie chick. This is back in like 2003 or some shit, 2004. He'd go, "You want like an old man's dick?" And if they're like, "No, I'm okay," he go, "Just skin." It's just skin.
A seasoned cock. No, so we were a day off. Where were we in that Cocoon filming location? Where was that resort we were at?
Oh, Toledo.
Fuck? Yeah, so we're at this
outside Toledo.
I will tell you this. Me, Steve, and Matt were in this hot tub. It was super aggressive. Like it was.
You guys wanted, I didn't even get a hot tub text.
Bob, we told you we left dinner at the pub.
Oh.
Either way, this thing was so aggressive. I got hard after like 2 seconds sitting in the hot tub because the bubble. It was like
the jets or what?
It was almost like the water bubbles were like grabbing onto your cock and just jerking you as they went to the surface. I looked at Steve.
John, all right.
I looked at Steve. And I go, man, I'm getting super. I'm gonna come.
What?
Like, I was just about to ask you, could you come in that situation?
Oh, 100%. You could have come. I had to like wait it out. It just got super uncomfortable.
It was shut the fuck up.
It was. I swear to Christ, dude. Like it was. The temperature was great, but it was so violent. The water splashing everywhere, dude. The hot tub tried to sexually jerk me off.
Oh my god, hot tub rape. That's probably a different thing. Never mind. Sorry.
Wow. All right.
That's too wet.
Did you say you had a dream or something?
No, that's all I got.
You got nothing else?
No.
I saw a guy yesterday, on like not like a one wheel like what Sanjay has, but more like it was almost like a unicycle, but it was electric.
Oh, that thing was badass.
He was going.
I've seen those. Yeah, you can fly 50 miles an hour.
That guy was going at least 45 miles an hour, and I was like,
they fucking go.
What kind of dumbass do you have to be to ride that fucking thing? Because like I was telling John and Barry yesterday when we were walking to lunch, I'm like, the fucking risk to reward ratio of that, the shit that can go wrong very much outweighs the shit that can go right.
Not only that, but they're weaving in and out of traffic.
Dude, I hope if somebody opens their
gonna get hit.
I hope somebody opens their fucking car door on you.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. It's like motorcycles who do that shit. Like I think
California, that should not be that should be against the law. Like to be able to ride your motorcycle
too,
down.
Man, it's really bad in Brazil.
Yeah.
They do that shit all the time.
That's sketchy, man.
Yeah.
That guy that thing yesterday he was a white dude blasting hard rap.
Oh no, that was a slingshot. He was in a slingshot.
Yeah, but that guy was just awesome.
Yeah. He was like, he had
confidence to have that.
He had a helmet on. I was like, what are you doing right now, dude? Why do you have a helmet on? Who's calling?
Stage manager to the stairs.
Stage manager to the stairs, Charlie. We played Mohegan Sun the other night, and we got inducted into the Mohegan Sun Hall of Fame. Thank you very much.
All right, hold on. I got a question. Who are you guys in there with?
It's not a lot of people, actually.
They were the 36th act, and it's everyone from Tony Bennett and the
Bon Jovi.
Your prestige. You're in there with some company.
Frankie Valli,
Timberlake, I think maybe.
Justin Timberlake.
Damn, so, yeah, good for you.
36.
5 sellouts in a row, I think is what you got to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we won't be seeing some bands in there.
Yeah. Probably not. I doubt it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was really cool, and there was like a whole ceremony thing. Yeah. I got to eat Frank Pepe's, which was probably twice, which was probably the greatest part of the whole day. Are you guys playing there? You do play there. I saw
we do.
Dude,
we do play there.
Bro, there's a Pepe's right outside of the front door.
When did that go in?
It's been there.
Been there, dog.
It's been there. So you go out. It's not in like where all the restaurants are. Like you go out the main arena door and then go around, go like where the casino is and then go right. And then there's like a Bobby's Burger place and there's like a little food court area and there's a Pepe's in there.
Yeah,
Dude,
right by the escalator.
best pizza you'll ever have.
Okay.
In your entire life.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question for the week for everybody.
All right.
Tell me if you guys agree with this.
Right.
You're on a remote island. You're stuck there forever. You get one song, one soundtrack song, not even soundtrack, one song. But
I like soundtrack song.
It cannot be a soundtrack song.
Yeah, like a movie soundtrack song.
One soundtrack song. What is it? On repeat, forever.
Can we answer this now too? Because
we have to be a soundtrack song that's going to play on an island forever. Dude, what is it going to be?
I immediately thought of three, and I'm tied.
I have a couple.
I'm tied with all three.
I'm gonna go.
No, we gotta wait. We gotta wait until next week. We gotta let everybody. We gotta let everybody answer.
Okay,
and then next
I'll
week, and then
these for sure because they're like my top three.
Yep.
Think about it, and you got to have a soundtrack song that plays just on repeat.
I have one last gripe.
Ooh.
Oh boy!
Because one of my brothers listens to this, so we have a brother text. It's just me and all my brothers in there, and we text about bullshit. My grown ass brothers, they're all older than me, by the way, other than Jordan, but Jordan doesn't do this. Send me. They in our group text they post so many TikTok videos.
I thought you were about to say dick pics.
No. That's we have our dude's Snapchat for dick pics. We have that hasn't been opened up in a while. We gotta
probably check it out.
Wait. What?
I have a Snapchat. I literally only use Snapchat to send dick pics to my dude friends. We have like a group Snapchat where I'll send like a picture of myself on the toilet, like completely naked, just like. Yeah, it's pretty great. Listen, this was out of context. This sounds terrible now.
Huh.
Zach's the only one on that group text.
Yeah, it's just me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just him sending it.
And when I say I send it to a group, I send it to my entire Snapchat story.
Come here, little soldier, get hard.
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Listen, I've never watched a TikTok video.
You're not missing shit. I have people sending to me, and I'm like,
there are some super creative people out there, though.
I've never watched a TikTok video in my life on TikTok. If there's been one on like Instagram or something, I've maybe seen that one, but I have never watched a TikTok video on TikTok.
Dude, TikTok's the jam, dude.
Ever. Are you a TikTok guy, Paul?
no, fuck no, man. Come on. Here's my thing. If you are a mid-30s male, you should not be allowed to have TikTok. There it is.
That's what I say. But
There
my
it
brothers are in
But
their
there's
40s.
guys, there's people out there, there's survivalists, there's chefs, or cool things, people doing stuff like car nuts. You can build a car part. Like that.
I
like
get that
seeing
you got to
stuff.
evolve and all that shit, but I'm like, I'm not on fucking TikTok doing dances and fucking all that shit.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
You're missing out, Paul.
My daughter has a phone now, and her mom was like, "Hey,
oh no!"
I know. I had a moment, dude.
Speaking of dick pics, bro,
she got. Oh, I'm gonna fucking murder somebody. She got a phone for her birthday, and first she's like, "Mom, can I have a TikTok?" I was like, "Absolutely not. There's too many fucking weird people on there."
Absolutely not.
No. Like she's only now she's got a phone, and I want her to have a phone because
How
I
old
can
is
track.
she?
She's 9.
Yeah.
And I can track where she is, and it'll show, like, it's a safety thing, and I get it. But I'm like, can't have that thing on in school. Can't be fucking texting people. Like, no. The only people allowed to talk to is me, her mom.
Me.
Yeah, and that's fucking it. And that's fucking it.
Only people she's allowed to talk to is me and me.
Yeah,
no one else.
No grown man should have fucking TikTok.
I guarantee you she already fucking knows how to turn that fucking location thing on.
Hell yeah.
No.
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
no. My kid's a good kid. She wouldn't fucking do anything stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I will fucking.
She's got a dick pic as her background on her phone right now. From a 13-year-old boy.
It's a close up of Harry Styles' crotch.
All right, I'm getting off this fucking podcast.
There's
I'm getting
11
so
dude.
mad right now.
Dude, there's 11-year-olds right now just being like, what up?
Stop.
You want to go see Batman with me?
How do you think Paul reacts one day when she has 2 daddies? You will rip that painting off and smash it on the floor.
I'm so close. I'm so close.
Dude, there's some 11-year-old right now, like literally about to text your daughter to see if she wants
Shut
to
the
go watch
fuck up.
Dog
Shut the
in
fuck up.
theaters. You want to go watch Dog in theaters with me? My mom will drop us off.
Yeah.
I will fucking murder some.
And then come back to the house and watch Dog the Bounty Hunter in the basement.
Oh my God.
I got some bounties you can search for.
Paul's, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have a second Paul prison story. I just like, let's just talk about.
Dad, I want to go to Coachella with my daddy.
I just love talking about Paul's daughter having a cell phone now because this is my favorite part of the podcast all day.
Well, how far off are we
I
from
will
Ollie
murder
getting
somebody.
one?
Like, oh,
We're very far off from Ollie getting one.
I think Ollie,
Yeah, he's-
Ollie and
13.
Yeah, they can text each other.
13. 13, he can have one.
Daddy, let's go to Coachella.
When
And you're
he's-
like,
John, I swear to fucking
and
God.
you're like, I'm not talking to you at Coachella, honey. And she's like, I'm not talking to you, Dad.
Talking to daddy.
I'm talking to Daddy.
I'm not talking to dad. I'm talking to daddy.
Daddy.
I'm talking to Papi.
Bobby, I'm talking to Palm Springs Daddy.
You know what's crazy?
Spring Breaker, baby.
I will murder somebody.
You know what's funny is that I'm going to tell Ollie that he can have a phone when he's 13, and it's just going to be Ollie trying to fuck Katie when she's 16.
Fine. You know what?
You would let that
Hold on.
happen.
Time out. I would be okay with our kids date. Like, that'd be great.
Yeah,
like,
because Ollie's a good kid.
he's a good kid. and
Avery
I
would
not-
murder her.
Yeah, Avery's a psychopath.
Yeah, Avery's a
Ollie-
psychopath.
I would be okay. Can we set up an arranged marriage?
Yeah, dude, we
for
can do
our
that
kids?
for sure.
Like, and then we'll just be related.
You're gonna have to, bro. You have to get live. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? My friends are like, "Yo, your kid's got to date my daughter." I'm like, my kid's not dating anybody till he's fucking 30,
That's fair. If he's anything like you,
bro.
he ain't gonna be doing a lot of dating, but he's gonna be doing a lot of something.
Listen, hey, if he's anything like, hey, don't be talking about
Yeah,
kids
exactly.
if there's anything like me, because that means in 4 years your daughter's getting
Getting married.
No, I wasn't married.
Not getting married.
I was going to see Dog in theaters though.
Hell yeah. Or
If you
Anaconda.
came over,
Or Anaconda.
Yeah,
I pray for the day that my daughter's like, oh, I want to go on a date. Cool, bring him over to the house.
yeah, for sure.
He
And
can
it's
come
a-
meet me.
And it's a 52-year-old man. She met on TikTok.
Oh, man, it's Harry Styles.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this was a good episode. I'm retired from the podcast now.
I'm done with the podcast because I'm having a coronary
Damn.
bypass.
Damn, Daddy. Damn, Daddy.
Thank you guys for tuning
God,
in.
fuck you.
This is the last 5 minutes of this podcast are my favorite. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 43 of the podcast. If remember, the question for next week is if you could be stuck on an island, you had to listen to one soundtrack song. What soundtrack song would it be? Send it to suppodcast@gmail.com. Also, if you have dreams, if you have your own gripes, I like the gripes thing. That's been fun. If you have life advice, if you need us,
If you have daddy issues.
if you have papi issues,
Cuchilla.
shoot it to us at suplifeadvice@gmail.com. John, what's the email?
SCPlifeadvice@gmail.com.
Shut the fuck up. Don't say anything else after that because you say a weird word. Paul, what's the email? You don't care.
I
Paul
don't
doesn't
wanna be
care.
here.
Paul doesn't care what the email is. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to click that like button and subscribe button on the podcast. It very much helps out. I appreciate it. Share the podcast with your friends. And it's available where all podcasts are available. So check it out, and we will see you next week, you nerds. Later.
Later, Paul Daddy. Your pussy will sweat.
This episode of the Seemingly Unknown podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com and find out how to rediscover your family jewels and keep them smelling fresh. Get 20% off and free shipping by using the code SUPSCAPE. That's SUPSCAPE.